Welcome back, travelers. As always, we are the Improfessionals here to immortalize these stories and characters and hopefully entertain along the way. I'm Joseph, the DM for this go-round, and today we will be continuing our campaign, Conflicts of Interest. Last few sessions that have went by, I kind of delved further into Tarman's history, dealing with his former pirate crew, taking them down, then dealing with an undead pirate lord by the name of Salvatore, dealing with his father, going to a great party at Daniel Wecht's home, and by the end of it, fighting off a couple monsters. Typical adventuring things. Since last session, the group has found themselves back in the city of Rein. They have given over their armors and outfits to Sally, who her and Half-Light are currently working on some upgrades for them. These upgrades are going to take about 3 days, so I'll give you all a chance to do at least one or two quick things here in the city before we move on. So, is there anything anyone wants to do while they're in the city?
Potions!
I would like to go to the blacksmith.
Okay.
Also potions.
Okay.
I did want to talk to Logan.
Oh, you want to speak with Logan. Okay. So we've got Nura wants to go to the blacksmith. Both Peregrine and Shaman will probably go to the potion shop. I think John will probably join them. And then we've got Tarman who wants to see Logan. So, I think we'll start with the group of 3, effectively. So, Peregrine, Shaman, you guys are at the inn, and you kind of all, as a collective, decide that we all need to go get potions. So, Peregrine, Shaman, along with John, you guys head towards the potion shop. Once you get in, you see the half-elf woman, Idari Bramblewood.
Oh, the Rogue Royals, welcome back. What can I get for you?
Yeah, mainly healing potions.
Okay, well, I've got my low-tier healing potions for 50 gold, I've got my mid-tier healing potions for 100 gold, and I've got my high-tier healing potions for 200 gold. Which one tickles your fancy?
I'll take 3 mid-tier potions.
Okay, that'll be 300 gold.
I'll hand over the money.
Hand over the money. No, she hands over the 3 potions.
Okay, anything else I can get for you?
3 mid-tier potions are 100 each, right?
Mid-tier potions are 100 each, yes.
I'll take 3 of them.
Okay, three mid-tier potions,
8.
that'll be 3 mid-tier potions, that'll be 300 gold.
She hands over the gold.
She hands over the potions.
Anything else for you?
I'm good.
Alright, fantastic. And what about you?
As she looks at John, and John's social anxiety explodes.
I'm actually, just here with her.
John, it's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay.
You got this.
Yeah, no, I'm just here with them. Oh, alright. Well, if there's anything else, just let me know. Otherwise, you guys have a fantastic day.
You too.
Damn, you hit the notes.
You too.
Okay, so that's all for you guys, or is there anything else you guys want to do? I'll let you grab one more thing. If not, then we will move on.
For free?
We're good.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant like do one more thing in town if there's anything else you guys need to do.
Good here.
Okay.
I'm good.
Alright, well, we'll quickly jump over to Nura. Nura, you enter the blacksmith, and you see the Goliath Half-Light working on what appears to be a shield.
Oh. Nura of the Rogue Royals, welcome. What can I do for you?
I was wondering what metals you had on hand.
Well, I've got irons, I've got steels, I've got copper, I've got a bit
Metal of the more rare variety.
Oh, I see. I have a bit of gold. I've got... Well, I have a very small amount of tungsten. You're looking for something extremely heavy and extremely expensive.
Oh, something in a small quantity, and hard to tarnish, and will stay solid.
Honest, shall we?
Well, I definitely think tungsten could do you that favor, but it's quite heavy. Even small bits would definitely add weight to whatever you're thinking of adding them to.
Do you have any silver?
Yes,
How much for a silver ingot?
an ingot of silver. I don't typically work that way, but I can look at my order history and see about how much it costs me to buy an ingot myself, and let's see. I'll be generous, and I'll say 50 gold.
Alright then, well, if you have one on hand, I'll pay the 50 right now.
I do.
Alright then, here you go.
So
Because I will place 50 gold.
and he will hand over a ingot, and I mean, these ingots they're quite big, actually. It's literally like bigger, it's like a couple bricks together, like of pure silver.
Thank you very much.
Not a problem. Anything else?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you very much.
Alright. Have a good day. Okay, anything else you want to do in town while you're here, Nura?
No.
Okay. So, Tarman, you head to the doctor's office, Constantine's office. You enter and you see the tiefling writing something down. He looks, "Oh, Tarman, you're back. Something wrong with the eye, or are you here for something else?"
No, my eye's fine. I wanted to speak to Logan James.
Logan. Well, he is awake. Whether or not he'll be speaking much might be another story. I could lead you to where he is.
Please.
Constantine leads you more into the back of the doctor's of his office, and lying in a bed, you see with a cast kind of lifted up on one of his arms. You can see one of his legs is cast in a cast as well. Bandages all over his body. The whole right side of his face is swollen. His eyes swollen shut. And there's bruises and scratch marks all across his body. You see Logan, and you see that he is conscious as you walk in the room. His blue eye, his one open blue eye looks over to you.
Tarman walks over to his bedside and just kinda sits outside as he looks at him. Hey, Logan.
Alright there.
Glad to see that you're awake. Guess nothing can keep you down.
Just woke up.
Oh, good. You're awake.
God damn it, man. Just woke up 2 days ago.
That's good.
Still can't feel my leg or arm much. I think I'll be able to start recovery soon.
I'll keep you in my prayers.
You just see this bit of confusion in his eyes as he looks. For prayers?
When I first met you, Logan, I did not like you. I hated the city and the paladins that served it, only to realize that my hate was misguided. Pelor's been with me the whole time. He's the reason I stayed alive for 12 years on the street. He saved me. And I took out all my anger on him.
If you're coming to apologize to me, that's not necessary. But I am glad to see that you've seen the light, both metaphorically and not.
But I'm going to be following Pelor's oath. I hope to show good wherever I can go.
I'm happy to hear that. If you get the chance,
You should talk to the priestess. I'll make sure to do my best to get out of this office as soon as possible.
When I come back around in Rein, I'll visit the priestess. I just got a couple things I need to do beforehand.
Right.
Easy now.
I'm okay.
I'll let you get your rest.
Thank you.
I'll see you around, Logan.
See you around as well. May Pelor guide you.
As Tarman will get up and walk out.
Anything else you want to do, Tarman, while you're in town? Anything quick?
I'm gonna go visit Sally.
Oh, well.
Because there's one thing I do want to do.
About the second day, Tarman, you enter Sally's shop. Sally's shop has actually been closed for the past couple days as she's focusing all of her energy on working on this. You open the door. Oh, sorry, we're closed. Oh, it's just you. Come on in.
Hello, Sally.
Tarman, for what do I owe the pleasure a day early?
I have a special request. This doesn't have to be done immediately, but when you find time to.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get a special gift for 2 friends.
Okay, and what kind of gifts would that be exactly?
As Tarman gives the measurements of John and Shaman for a suit and a dress for them to go out on a date.
How the fuck does he know our measurements? Hello? They're just sleeping and he walks in and grabs tape measure.
Yes, that seems about right.
Alright, looks like a waist 20.
Well, here's the thing. You don't have to give... She has their... Well, she doesn't have John's, but she has Shaman's measurements.
But he would like to ask for a gift to be made up for John and Shaman.
Aww.
A nice suit and dress.
Didn't I just... That's sweet and all, but didn't I just make them a suit and dress for that party?
Yes, but this is more of a date kind of thing, not a party.
Okay, I can do that. Normally, a commissioned clothing such as this would be about 50, but I'll drop it down to 40 for you.
For each one?
40 for each, yes, so that'd be 80 total.
Alrighty. As he will hand over 120, basically giving a 40 gold tip.
Generous. Okay, a few questions. What's their favorite colors?
No.
It should be fucking obvious.
It's red for Shaman, that's obvious.
And for John?
Green.
You know what his is, yeah.
Okay, what's their favorite scents?
Thinking about this, Shaman likes the smell of bread. Like a fresh bakery.
I could try cinnamon, like a cinnamon roll type smell. I can't really do bread.
Cinnamon.
That works.
And, okay, calm down. And what
The
about...
Red Goblin is coming.
And what about John?
I imagine more of a woodsy kind of smell.
Okay, that works. Okay, lastly, what season were they born in?
Tarman, hearing that,
I'm just fucking with you.
just Tarman hearing this, the spring? No.
The spring?
Shaman was actually born in fall.
Right, I'll make sure to work on those and get them all prepared for him.
Wait, how could Shaman tell what season she was born in? She lived underground.
She doesn't know, but I fucking know. She was born in fall.
Oh, okay.
As Tarman sees this, thank you. Just have them delivered to the Rogue Royal's place in Crystal Elm, please.
Will do.
Or if you get done early, then I'll just come around and grab it.
Tarmin, all due respect, I'm working on 4 sets of specialty clothing for you already for free. Definitely not gonna have it done before then.
I know. Hence why I said if, but not expecting.
All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow when you're scheduled to show up at my job, please. Thank you.
Yep.
Damn.
As Tara goes leave, also Nora says he loves you. As they close the door.
Oh.
So, the third day arrives. The Rogue Royals, all 4 of you, start making your way towards Sally's. John is actually going to be waiting at the gate because you guys pretty much need to be making your way out as soon as you get this shit. You guys arrive at Sally's. You see Half-Light, the Goliath blacksmith, there as well.
Oh, look, they're here. Rogue Royals and Nora, welcome!
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to thank you for everything all of you have done for us.
Yes, both me and Sally deeply appreciate everything you've done since you arrived on our continent and in our kingdom.
We would like to reward you. All of your outfits were lovely. From the moment you set foot on our continent. Some of them were a bit drab, honestly, but thankfully you've given me this opportunity to upgrade. Shaman and Peregrine, you guys now have, for Peregrine, we're going to call these the Prowler's Threads. They give you a +1 to your armor class, and when you use the invisibility, you can also, at the same time, cast Pass It Without a Trace on all of your allies around you. And for Shaman, your armor, or, monk clothing, we can call this the Firecrackers Absorbing Attire. It allows you, along with its current already existing resistance to fire, you can now cast Absorb Elements as a reaction, using a single key point, and when you do so, it will transmute the energy of whatever attack it was into fire automatically. What you've just gotten, Nura, is the Storm Rager's Garbs. When you're raging, this will increase your AC by 1, only when raging, and while you're raging, any enemy who lands a melee attack or successfully grapples you will take 1d6 lightning damage.
Ooh.
And for you, Tarmin, you have the Swashbuckler's Cloak of Haste. Simply put, this is a Cloak of Haste, meaning once per day you can cast haste on yourself.
Yahoo!
Once you're all fully dressed back up in your brand new upgraded outfits, Sally gives Nura a quick, grabs his face and gives him a long kiss.
Whoa there. Whoa, PDA.
Half-Light just kind of looks at Peregrine.
No. Sorry, but I'm not really interested.
Understand.
Well, I know you guys need to head out, so I won't keep you for any longer, but I want to say I did a fantastic job. Half-Light was great with helping me out here. And, again, sincerely thank you, and Nura, I look forward to seeing you again as soon as possible.
Shaman gives her a huge hug.
Oh, okay.
Thank you!
Uh-huh.
It's really pretty!
Well, I try.
You do a really good job with your work.
Thank you very much.
Nura's gonna give Sally a box.
Oh, what's this? You can, she's gonna open it up and you can go ahead and describe it, Nura.
So, there was a reason for the silver, and last session, I acquired 2 emeralds. When Sally opens the box, she finds, the best Nura could do. But he made her a pair of emerald earrings from some of that solid, pure silver that he got.
Oh, wow. Nura, these are gorgeous.
It took me a day or two, but...
Half-Light just gives you a pat on the back and a, nod.
Well, you were giving me something handmade. I figured I'd give you something.
Really do appreciate it, nerd. Alright, well, I know you guys don't have that much time, so, go on, please. I gotta open my shop back up after having to stay closed for 3 days with no money, by the way, so you better appreciate it.
We're thankful for your efforts.
I only got paid by
Thank you,
one
Sal.
person, so,
One person.
don't worry about it. Alright, goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm
Sal.
alive. And then Nerd will walk away.
Yeah.
So, you guys make your way back through town. You see John waiting at the gate, but you see him talking to Gunter and his half-elf friend Ainsley, who is now a guard. Fully. No more training for him. He is now officially a guard. You see that John is talking. John is talking with both of them before he stops and sees you guys. Oh, hey! Wow, Shaman, you look great.
Thank you. I wanted to show you sooner. I like it a lot. What do you think? You like it?
It's fantastic. A bit, flashy, but I mean, it will suit your personality for sure. I think you guys look fantastic. By the way, I'm a guard now.
Congratulations, Ainsley.
Ainsley. Oh, it's Ainsley. I thought your name's been Ansley this entire time.
What? No, my name is Aimsley. A-I-M-S... L? Is it an L? Oh my god.
What's his name tag?
You can't...
Hey, Ainsley.
You can't be serious right now. Aimsley looks over at Tarman. Yeah?
Here, I got you something. As he hands him a peach from so long ago. Picked it right off the tree. It was weird. This guy tried to shoot me with a crossbow.
Oh.
Aimsley seems very, very confused.
Episode 3, he was looking at a peach.
No, I remember. Aimsley does it.
We're gonna die in here.
You were staring at that peach. You thought it was a nice peach.
I like peaches. As he eats it.
Alright, we should get going.
Good
Yes.
Rogue Royals, good seeing you as always.
Good seeing you
Next
too,
time,
Gunter.
Maybe we'll have a rematch for that wrestling, arm wrestling contest later.
Yeah,
So, if you're not scared to lose again, then Nura walks away.
Well, considering what I heard you did with that boat. So, Rogue Royals. You begin to make your way back towards the city, which you guys, for now, call home. So, Nura, you're kind of focused, you're appreciating the threads that your girlfriend just made for you. John is appreciating, Shaman's threads. But, Shaman, Peregrine, Tarman, as you guys are walking, you guys take note of something small along the road, on the path towards Crystal Elm.
What was that? And she goes over to inspect it.
Shaman, you see a small chest. And I mean small, it's not like a large chest, it's literally like I'd say maybe like a
lockbox?
Yeah. That's a good way to put it, lockbox size chest.
She pokes it.
Shaman,
Is it a mimic?
as you poke it, it dissipates into smoke. And in the moment of that kind of evaporating, it kind of flows up and you see a hand grab hold of the smoke. And out of invisibility, now wielding a blade of shadow, you see the red, black-haired shadow elf, who then slashes you, Shaman, with this blade of shadows, and you take
Nice.
13 damage. And as soon as he slashes you, he disappears from in front of you and is about now 30 feet away from you. Another lesson for the inspiring adventurer. Never trust a chest.
But Peregrine, as well as the rest of the Rogue Royals, you see in front of you, once again, Dementius. However, he is not disguised as anything. It is him, once again, the black and red hair, the black and red eyes, the marks, these kind of sigil-like tattoos all down the right side of his body, robes he's wearing. So, we finally find ourselves face to face once again, Rogue Royals. I quite like the new looks. I was hoping to test you in Ikol, have you fight a giant blue lobster. However, I noticed you were busy. Well, no sense in wasting any more time. Let's make this area something a little more theatrical. As
Out of curiosity, where were you gonna get the blue lobster?
I was going to make it. But he lifts up his hand and you see one of the sigils that are all tattooed down the right side of his body, you see it disappear. And this vast magic blasts in all directions. And the field that you're standing in disappears, and you find yourselves in what looks like some sort of massive throne room now. Much better. Peregrine, I want you to know one thing. This all could be over in a single move. Roll initiative.
We're fighting him?
Yes, you are.
This small bull.
This is
Oh, well, this is a way to get back into it.
Alright, let's get rolling. But I get
22.
And my second one.
Oh,
Natural
shit!
20.
Dang.
Oh, shit.
Nura is sick of this damn elderly elf.
Okay, so Shaman rolled a 17.
I'm gonna put dementia in the dementia ward.
Wait, what was the 17? Okay, whatever. So you rolled a 7, Shaman, not a 7.
Yeah.
Well, okay, and now I will roll for John first. Dementious. Okay, so John is actually... Okay, so let's see the order here. First in initiative is obviously Nura. Next is Tarman. Next is actually Dementius. And then we've got John. Peregrine. And last but not least, except for the amount of she rolled for initiative, Shaman. So now standing in this cathedral that has been created by Dementius.
I thought you said throne room.
It's a throne room cathedral. It's a massive room with pillars. I don't know.
It's the Pope's crib.
It's that place where you fight Sans.
Oh,
Yeah.
Vatican City.
So it is your turn, Nura.
So, you know what? I think I'm going to attack Dementius, you know. However, as a bonus action, I'd first like to rage.
Okay, so with bonus action, the lightning kind of starts to come off of you. Your tattoos glow. Your ability to take hits increases thanks to your armor.
Alright, after that, I am going to attack.
Alright.
Does a 25 hit?
It does, yes.
Oh, good. Okay, so 13 for the first one. Here comes the second attack now. 26. Maybe I can get a natural 20.
Perhaps. You've already gotten one, so... Okay, no, but...
In grand total, he takes 21 damage.
Okay. So you charge very quickly. After raging, you slam the kind of blunt end of it across his face and then jab in with the trident. He just kind of lets out a... Always knew you had so much energy, but I'm excited to see it face to face.
I am very uncomfortable with the energy we've made in the studio today.
Tarman, it is now your turn.
Tarman is gonna go ahead and rush at good old Dementius in his demented mind
Right.
and attack. I'm swinging at him with my blade. 26 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
Cool. I'm going to swing a second time. 15 will not hit.
No, it will not.
And gonna go ahead and use my good old bonus to attack once more. Come on. 19 equaling to 29.
Yes, that absolutely hits.
Yep. So gonna go ahead and do damage. Alright, damage is 52.
52
Total.
damage. Very nice.
As Tarman just rushes up, swinging quick.
Right. Now, for his turn. He's going to do 2 kind of wide swipes at both of you. Since you're both in front of him, he's going to try and hit you both.
I'm in danger.
He's actually going to take another level and boost his Shadow Blade by 2 spell levels to do more damage. Actually, just 1 spell level. I'm gonna waste that. Okay. Both of you take 30 damage. Nura, this damage is not halved, so you will be taking 30 damage. Okay, he is gonna end his turn there. So yeah, he doesn't have anything else he can do right now, so he'll end his turn there. That brings us to John, who is gonna try and attack. Moves forward and he manages to get a hit in onto Dementius here. And that brings us to Peregrine. Peregrine, your allies have begun attacking, and you can see that with this blade of shadow that Dementius has created, he is hitting back.
Very much. Hearing what he said at the beginning of the fight, could I roll insight to see if I can try and get some information on what he meant by that?
Yeah, roll insight. This will be you can use it as your bonus action, I'll say.
That's a 20.
20. With that, Peregrine, you think, what could he possibly mean by this whole thing could end in one move? He directed that at you. He's had some sort of fascination with, obviously, you and Nura, but mostly you this whole time. You're not sure if he means that you could end this in one move, or that he could. And you fear for what the latter could possibly mean. If he genuinely believes that he could end this whole thing in one move. If that is the case. But it means either he is capable of ending this whole thing in one move, or you are.
Okay. In that case, I am going to move just a bit closer, not within his reach.
Okay.
But moving a bit closer, and I will fire an arrow.
Okay.
That's a 30.
A 30 very much hits.
Another 30.
Both of those 100% hit.
Okay. First attack is a 13. Second attack is 15, which comes up to 27.
27, okay. He will take the first hit. And as he takes that arrow, he just smiles, and as the second one fires, Peregrine, he does something that you find pretty familiar. He puts his hand up, and you see him redirect the energy of the arrow back at you, so you take 15 damage.
What kind of bullshit is that?
What kind of bullshit?
Yeah.
This some more bullshit.
I love the accent. This is some old bullshit. Well, Shaman, it is now your turn. You see that he's already attacked Peregrine. Everyone has attacked him, and you see that he has attacked Nura and Tarman, and somehow seems to have also attacked Peregrine with his own arrow.
Shaman's gonna pull up, punch that motherfucker in the face, so hold on. Let me. There's 22
I'm gonna throw him.
It does, yes.
17?
No.
I'm gonna use a key point to do 2 more attacks.
Okay.
Yeah. 20?
That does hit, yes.
Okay, so I got 2 hits, and I'm going to attempt to stun him for
Okay.
another. So 11 for the first one. Okay, 13 and 11, and I'm going to try to stun.
Yeah, he got a, I know he passed your thing, unfortunately, because I rolled him at 22. So that does not stun him. However, you did, 11, 13, so that's 24 damage?
Yes.
Okay. So you kind of charge over and you slam him across the chest and then right into, like, the solar plexus. He dodges multiple attacks, though, and when you land that one, you just kind of, he acknowledges what you were doing. I'm glad to see that your master has taught you a thing or two, but you didn't hit hard.
Well, I'll just have to keep punching you in the face, then.
That said, now that everyone is around him, except for Peregrine, we're gonna come back to Nura.
I'm going to attack him.
I expected as much.
Yep. All right. Let's see.
Oh!
Hey, is he within 30 feet of me?
Are they? Yeah, they are.
Okay.
I see, yeah.
I'd like to use the...
So thankfully, due to Halfling's inherent magical luckiness, you get to re-roll that.
Oh, thank God.
Yes, that is very good for you.
+8.
That does unfortunately miss, but you do not. That natural one did not leave you dead. So you attack. At first, you leave a pretty wide opening, but then you kind of readjust yourself and you get a stab, and he just dodges the attack. Second attack.
23.
That does hit. Oh, or it would hit.
Excuse me?
He's going to use a reaction to do shield. So as you go to hit, he is going to create a wall of magic that your attack is going to slam into.
Oh, that's bullshit.
So that does not hit, unfortunately.
Alright then. Well, I still have my bonus action.
Mm-hmm. You could do your lightning thing where the lightning strikes down.
Yeah. Or, I could use my lightning as a bonus action to make my enemy make a wisdom save. And if they fail, I gain an advantage on an intimidation roll to, I believe the term would be scared or panicked or in some way or fashion.
Yeah, I'm letting you know, he just passed by a lot.
By a lot, you mean?
His final thing was 28. So this lightning strikes down, but as the lightning's flashing, all you see is this wider grin come across his face. The pointed, sharp teeth of a shadow elf.
Oh, that's not good. Alright then, I'm out of tricks.
Well, let's see about the rogue, who's the trickiest of the tricks. So, Tarman?
I'm gonna take a swing at the motherfucker.
Tarman, crank that soldier.
That will miss.
It will.
In audience, it was a 12.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, make sure to say those things, please. But yes, that was unfortunately a miss.
Next one. 18.
Is a miss.
Okay.
I know why he left, but I love the idea that he heard 18 is a miss and he's just like, I'm gone. I'm leaving.
God is not
back,
good.
bitches.
I can't really think about. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try my best to hide.
Okay, you're gonna move away. You're gonna move away from him.
Yep.
Which I know
I
that you
did
have.
attack.
I know that you have a thing that makes sure that you don't get that. So you're good. I'm just specifying you move away from him, which is important to note.
And I hide. Wow.
You did not hide
13.
well. You did not hide well. You try to hide behind one of the pillars that exist. Here's the thing, Tarman. As you hide behind this pillar, you put your hand on it, and you stop it, and you're like, wait, and you're touching the pillar. It is there. It exists, or at least it exists as much as that T-Rex did. As Dementius, acknowledges that you moved away, you might have just saved your own skin. As I need Shaman. Oh, actually, yeah, because Shaman.
Yeah.
Nura, and Peregrine, and John, all to make Constitution saves.
Oh no!
24.
That's a success.
Come on, someone nat 20.
Alright, hold on.
I mean, you're a barbarian. You should be okay. You're not okay. Okay.
I'm not okay.
Let me roll for John. John is not okay either.
No.
Okay, now let me roll this damage. Okay, so everyone except for Peregrine takes 34 damage.
DM,
Does.
No.
I would like to use a reaction.
For what?
How much damage?
See, a Goliath feature is, as a reaction, you can reduce damage you would take by 1d12 plus my con mod once per rest.
Okay. Nura, yours is subtracted by 16. 17 damage for you, Peregrine.
Alright.
Oof, that hurt John a lot. He's still standing though. So as you guys are all right in front of him, which was actually what he was hoping to happen, and unfortunately Tarman moved away, he brings up a hand and this massive cone of frost blasts out. And it literally hits everyone that's in front of him. Peregrine, ironically enough, you're far enough away that it doesn't hit you as directly as it hits everyone else. Nura, you steel your nerves because you're used to this kind of cold climate. You all take this massive blast of cold energy to the face, and with his other action, he is going to attack with his Shadow Blade. Okay, he is going to attack Shaman, actually. So Shaman takes 17 damage, and that'll be the end of his turn. Moving over now to John, who just got frosted flakes in the face. He's gonna try and attack, and he misses his attack this time. As he just slashes at Dementius. A little too slow there, young. Moving over now to Peregrine. You saw the attack that just happened. You know that this man is not exactly someone to fuck with too much, but here you are.
So, seeing that, wiping a bit of the lingering frost off, I will look at Dementius and say, Dementius!
Yes.
The only reason you're fighting us is mainly because of me. So why don't we just sell this? Leave the rest out of them.
Oh, Peregrine. You don't realize just how important they are to this. I have a lesson to teach you. It's your job to listen. Be it to understanding what's happening here, listening to my words, or if you have to listen to the screams of your closest friends to understand, so be it.
Alright then. As I cast Zephyr Strike, and I'm going to run towards him and try and stab him with the sword.
Alright.
As a 14.
That does unfortunately miss.
I can use Lucky.
You
Yeah.
can use Lucky.
Just trying to remember. That is a 12.
Man, Lucky sure is helpful.
Yeah. It's almost like Dicebot's trying to kill me specifically.
Dicebot has a grudge because you're a halfling with luck. He's like,
just giving it out.
He has to die.
You're a threat to my plan. But while I'm here, could I use? Is there a way I could use the help action to just sort of like kind of like distract him so the rest of the party can.
Yeah, you can do that.
All right,
you can give the next ally advantage.
Yeah, that would work. So after missing with the first attack, I'm just gonna be a nuisance to Dementus, much just trying to get his attention on me.
Okay, so you attack and then you continue to just kind of swipe at him, hoping maybe you'll hit, but mostly just trying to keep his focus on you. And in doing so, Shaman, it is now your turn and you have advantage on your turn because Peregrine is distracting him.
Okay, if we have advantage, I'm just gonna go full punchy. If my rolls would stop being ass today. No, they're not going to be, are they?
You have advantage. You have advantage, so it's okay. That's one miss, though. That's a hit.
Well, I'll see if I get a d20, I guess. Nope.
Whoa.
27 down. And I'm going to use 2 key points to do 2 more attacks.
Okay. Have you activated Leaping Flame yet?
No, I'm going to activate it now, so...
Okay. So the next hit, that one will have Leaping Flame. You hit him 3 times. You hit him 3 times, yes.
So, hold on.
And only 2 of those have Leaping Flame. Because you didn't say it till after your first 2 attacks.
Hold on, wait. Let's see, where am I at?
Glad I reminded you, because I was like, Shaman, our fire monk, is currently not as fiery as she normally would be. So, you land one successful hit, you miss your first attack, but you land one successful hit, and then you ignite the flames on your fist, and you land multiple consecutive, really strong, fiery punches. As you're landing these hits with the fire, he just like, there it is. So, that brings us back to Nura.
You cannot live with your own damage, and where did that bring you? Okay, let's see. So how close is he to me?
He's right in front of you.
Oh.
He blasted you with a frosty attack of blast coldness a minute ago.
So, Joseph, have you ever seen the WWE?
Of course I have. What do you, is that even a question? I'm not a big fan.
But you know
but I
the
did watch
move where they run past him, grab their head, and kind of slam them to the ground via their neck bones?
You mean a choke slam?
RKO?
Yeah, choke slam.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you could roll, roll strength. There'll be a bonus action.
Perfect.
He'll roll contesting.
Great, because I get advantage on that.
Yes, you do. You are currently raging.
Can I roll his athletics?
No, this is going to be contesting strength, so.
Okay, that's nice.
And even though he has admittedly nothing to strength, he did roll reasonably high. So, as long as you roll higher than him. You did beat him, actually, by 1 point, because he rolled a perfect...
Hooray!
He rolled an 18 on the die, but that ended up being 18, so...
Makes sense. All right.
Roll 1d6 plus your strength, plus the extra rage damage that you get. Oh, and just so you know, every attack that he's landed on you, Nura, doing the lightning damage, I have been doing that myself, so it's not like it hasn't been happening. I did remember.
Okay.
I did remember.
I want to make
that.
sure.
He's only attacked you with his sword, I think, 1 time though.
Let's see.
The rest of it, the other attack was magic, so. And that is 10 damage. Very good.
Ew. Hey, so has this knocked him prone by chance?
You didn't say you wanted to knock him prone, because otherwise it wouldn't have been damage. I just would have made him go prone, so.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's fair. So, I slam him and he gets back up?
Yeah, you slam him into the ground and you see him roll and stand back up. You do see that definitely jarred him a little. He looks a little worn out after that.
Good. So I'm about to work that out. So I would like to grab his weapon. Yeah, you figure out what weapon I mean, Joseph.
I assume you mean the sword made of shadows?
I think he means his penis. I'm kidding.
That's a different
You're
sword.
trying to grab the sword, right?
Yes, I am trying to grab his sword. I'm trying to grab his weapon.
Okay. So you grab it, and it disappears.
It is a blade of shadows.
Is made of yeah. I'm not saying it's not like a dark sword. No, it is a shadow blade. It is a blade made of ethereal darkness, and it is now gone because you tried to grab it.
It was formed with the power of February.
Ah, so he's defenseless. Wonderful. Without a sword in hand, I would like to rock his world.
Well, if you want to go ahead and
attack.
you want to go ahead and attack, go right out ahead.
18?
That misses.
Fuck.
So you slam him down. As he gets up, you grab his weapon and it just dissipates. And then you quickly stab stab your trident at him, and he dodges that attack. Tarman, it is now your turn. You do like
What? Wait a second.
yes.
I have 2 attacks. You said that
No,
first
you-
thing was
no,
the
no, you-
slamming in the bonus action.
Yeah, that was a bonus action. Then you tried to grab his sword. The sword did disappear. Something did happen, but that would have taken an action.
Oh. Alright then.
So that would be the end of your turn. Harmon, you see that Nura has perhaps successfully unarmed your enemy, and has slammed him. And you can tell that slam in particular did catch him off guard. He's a bit worn down from that.
As Tarman looks at his gear, as he looks at his jacket. Alright, Sally, Half-Light, let's see what you guys made. As he is going to activate his jacket.
Okay, so you cast haste upon yourself. In case you don't know, haste is going to double your speed. You have a +2 to your armor class now. You have advantage on a dex saving throws, and you have an additional action at the end of your turn, which can be used to attack, dash, disengage, or hide. Disengage or hide.
Use
Or use an object action.
object.
The man's about to become fast.
So first one. Natural fucking 20.
Fuck yeah. Seems like seems like the haste is useful. I mean, it didn't cause that, but whatever.
Like I said, this man's gonna turn to Vax.
Here we go. Hold on. Next one. 25.
That does it.
18.
18 damage.
18 to hit.
Oh, yeah, no, that does not hit. Sorry.
Gotcha. Just wanted to make sure. And the 4th.
19 is his armor class.
We kind of figured. Alright, so start off with the not crits first.
Right.
So damage for the 2 that weren't crits, 35 damage.
Ooh.
Now the one that is a crit,
Okay.
40.
So you move over to him, and in just a flash of attacks, just bam, 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 you slice multiple deep lacerations across his body. You see blood pouring from those wounds. He just kind of chuckles as he grabs one of the injuries. Well, seems like those upgrades really were useful. Alright, time for the intermission. As he is going to use a bonus action to teleport 30 feet back, away from everyone. And he is going to cast Summon Construct.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
However, he's using one of the sigils on his body. You see one of them disappear, and he's going to summon a specific construct. You see appear out of this magical aura that is summons on the floor. You see this massive soldier step out of the magic and stand between all of you and obviously him. That since he would use his sigil for that, it did not require one of his spell slots. He is going to he's going to cast this on himself. So as he's standing there, you watch his body become blurred, like it's non-existent, effectively. You see his body vibrating, like he's the fucking Flash. However, with that spell cast, just letting you guys know, any attacks on him now are with disadvantage. Any attacks on Dementius are now with disadvantage. And in front of you is this giant iron motherfucker who is definitely about to attack.
You're just saying that. You remember that time you almost got destroyed by that bullet? It was me, Peregrine.
It was...
So, is this construct is taking in the place of initiative where Dementius would have been?
Oh no, it's right behind him. So he is still in initiative.
Okay, but he's just out of combat at the moment.
No, he's still there. He, like I said, if you try to attack him, it's going to be a disadvantage. It's cast a spell so that he's harder to hit. Plus, in between him and you guys is a gigantic mechanical construct.
But it's made of metal.
But it's not an iron golem.
No.
The salt water.
Anyways, so bad news. This motherfucker just crit. Good news was he was aiming at Nura, and Nura will have only take half damage.
Yeah. Plus, he'll be taking 1d6 damage.
Yes, he will. Okay, so
Zip zap.
you're only taking 19 damage, Nura. As this big fucking mechanical motherfucker punches you. Yes, he does take the lightning damage.
Wow.
And it does have a secondary attack, which is not going to be using against Nura. It's going to be using against one of the other. Oh, what the fuck?
I have a feeling this is gonna hurt.
Is there any chance we could convince it to attack Dementius?
He summoned it. No. Okay, well, I hope to God that this does not do enough damage to just fucking rock the world. Okay.
Rock your body.
Oh my God, Jesus. Okay, Shaman, 21 damage.
Oh.
Actually,
Oh no, are we
John takes the hit.
already?
Aw.
yeah.
Thank you, John.
So you see this fist come swinging down at you, Shaman, and you just hear it. And you look as you see the hand of this thing is dented a bit. As you see John holding the attack back.
My boy.
As you can see, you're close enough to see claws coming out of the ends of John's gloves. And John just looks back. I'm gonna take care of this thing. And you see this purple glow coming from his mask. John rolled a natural 20 to attack.
Oh,
and
no,
he
no,
had-
no.
and
He
he has
did
a
have that dog in him.
and he has a boost to damage from using Fang's power closer to the full moon. So this is actually a lot of damage.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna make it roll a con save.
Yes, fuck it up.
It does have good con, but I don't know if it has this much con. Okay, so this will be interesting. It will now only have one attack. As you see John spin around its arm, and you watch one of its arms get cut into 4 pieces. As John lands on the ground, and the construct looks at its missing arm, and you just hear from the phasing in and out, Dementius. Okay, well, I didn't know he could do that.
Wait a
That's just
minute.
not fair at all.
That wasn't in the script.
We don't give a fuck.
But after he sees that, Dementius says, "It seems the boys are real here. I wonder if I can say the same for the rest of you." As he looks at you, Peregrine. Alright, Peregrine, it is your turn. And you just saw that attack from John, which is very unexpected.
Stop Zephyr Strike, so... I have 30 movement. Would I be able to reach him if I dashed?
If you, do you want to reach Dementius?
Yes.
And letting you know, any attacks against him right now will have disadvantage. But yeah, you could. Also, I think with Zephyr Strike, you don't grant attacks of opportunity, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you could do that.
So I'm going to... Going through the golem, I'm just going to slide underneath its legs, and I'm going to make an attack roll with the bow.
Against Dimensions?
Dimensions.
Dimensions, okay. You do have disadvantage, but go ahead and roll.
Mm-hmm. 15.
That will miss. Okay. So you shoot the arrow, and you just see it like, you think it hits, but it just hits the wall behind him.
And now with this... I actually do still have a potion of haste on me.
You want to give yourself haste as well?
Yes.
Okay. So you, with a bonus action, that is for you, so with a bonus action, you chug down, well, actually, so the way these work, you actually open it and this mist comes pouring out of it that smells kind of like black licorice. You take a deep inhale of it, and your body begins to vibrate rapidly. You now have haste on you.
Alright, so I'm going to be making another attack disadvantage on this. Damn. That would have been real nice.
That would have been. Would you like to sacrifice another lucky to make that the roll?
Yeah.
I'll let you do that.
Okay.
So you attack, and you, even with the haste, you still feel like you're not going to make it, but then just some part of your ancestral culture drives through you, and roll the crit with your sword and Zephyr Strike and all that.
I was using the bow.
Oh, with your arrow. This arrow strikes true.
Yeah. So that'd be 18 damage? Yeah, 18 damage, and because this is haste, I get an additional action.
Yes. Also, did you do the blast that comes with Zephyr Strike? Or...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. But that will also be doubled, so...
Alright, so... That's just a 1d8. So that's a 7.
So... 14?
Yeah.
So, 24 damage.
Double it? Yeah. Well, that'd be 32 then.
32, okay.
And additional action, I'm going to fire. That will hit.
Yes, that will hit both times. Roll damage for that one.
14.
14 damage. Okay.
I'm just imagining Peregrine drinking the potion of haste, looking like Mac on the Sugar Rush.
So you
just machine gun.
You fire both of these shots, and these ones actually do connect with him. He seems a bit surprised, but impressed, admittedly, by those attacks. That brings us to Shaman. Shaman, John has shown his love in the form of cutting a giant mechanical construct's arm off.
I love him. He's a big. But
you also can tell that he is currently using Fang's power more than you've ever seen him use it. Given that it is about it's over halfway towards the next full moon, it does make sense that he would have more power in this moment.
Shaman sort of looks over at John. Are you using Fang's power?
Just focus on taking it down.
Is that really safe for you to be using?
Shaman, now is not the time. Focus.
Okay, just be safe about it, okay?
So, Shaman, what are you doing?
I am going to attempt to stun him, so I'm going to use a key point for that.
I'm going to stop you there. You cannot paralyze a construct.
Oh. Well, okay, then I'll just hit him twice. Why not?
That will hit.
I know that doesn't hit.
That will not hit the construct, no.
21 damage.
21 damage to the construct. Is that all you're going to do? You still have, your key points and everything. But if you want to wait, that's okay.
I'll save some.
Okay, so you land, you attack it, and you slam your fist into its mechanical body, and it kind of gets knocked back a bit. And you go for a second one, but your fist just kind of boom against the side of its mechanical leg, and you're just like, ah, fuck!
Just the Taco Bell sound.
Ow!
Okay, Nora, it's your turn. This thing, this thing looks, it's not like torn apart yet, but it looks like you guys were ready for this fucking thing. That's for sure.
Yeah. I already have just the idea for it, too. Close am I to the construct?
It's right in front of you. Like, I'll say, yeah, it's 5 feet because it had to move forward. So it was summoned 10 feet, but it took a step forward to start punching the shit out of people.
I'd like to roll athletics.
Okay, roll athletics. Oh, wait, what are you doing?
So, ever seen what a linebacker does?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going for the legs, and I'm making it fall on its face.
Okay, this will be...
I want to flip it like a pepperoni pizza.
This is going to be contesting strength, which means it's just going to be strength. It's not going to be athletics.
Why won't you give me athletics?
Because athletics is not for contesting strength rolls. It is for, like, say if you were trying to throw one of these pillars at someone. Click, click. That would be athletics.
Suggestion.
Okay. I'll be thinking about that in a second. All right. Well, I still get
You have
advantage.
Yeah.
So.
Oh shit!
Natural 20.
That's what we want to see.
Oh, damn.
It proceeds to say, it hears Andy's coming.
Roll strength. You know, go ahead and roll strength. Roll let's say roll 2d6 plus your strength.
Alright.
I'm gonna give you an extra d6,
That's what we want to see.
and then this is all gonna be doubled. So
Phenomenal. Well, he takes 22 damage.
22 damage. Jeez.
That's
So,
just from getting flipped.
You grab it by the leg, and instead of tripping it, Nora, you fucking lift it and slam it down onto its back. It definitely wasn't expecting that by any means. And until its turn, I will leave it say it is prone. So, Tarmin, if you attack this thing, you will have advantage. However,
Nice.
I do not think Nora's turn is over.
No, it's not. Thank you for giving me an idea, Joseph. How close is one of those said pillars?
I'm not saying you could do that because technically, for one thing, these pillars do exist, but they were created by Dementius, which means the reliability of these constructed pillars are shoddy at best.
Okay.
Second of all,
So what about the thing I just body slammed?
that he is on the ground.
Ah, perfect. Hey, how big are the chunks of his arm?
I mean, like, maybe a foot or 2 feet wide chunks.
Well, could I potentially do this as a bonus action?
You already did a bonus action, so.
All that just counted as a bonus action? Oh.
Slamming a guy? I mean, it counts as, yeah, slamming someone is a bonus action. You just happen to really slam him.
Okay, actually, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and neutralize this threat. I would like to use one of my actions to... Is it athletics to rip a guy's arm off?
It would be, yeah, I'll let you roll athletics, because it would be more or less a con check for him, or con save. So, sure, athletics is fine.
Great. Because Nura, since he's on the ground, he's going to put one foot on his chest, 1 foot on the ground, grab his arm, and pull.
Okay, roll athletics.
Why were y'all?
I know, that's what I thought. So yeah, you do not manage to pull his arm off.
I would like to use my second action to perform the same action.
Yes, because this always works well for you. I'll allow it, of course. Go ahead and
Work well for me.
okay. Yeah, I mean, it does take a lot of effort, but yeah, Nura, you rip its other arm off. Technically, it would not be dead from that.
I mean, it has no blood.
But
Now
it
it's useless.
has nothing it could do after that. So when you rip its arm off, Dementius chooses to desummon it. Because
I
what?
keep the arm.
Just turn
No,
this
it
man to the
desummons
black.
everything. It goes away. The thing is no longer there.
I really wanted to be Dementius with his own arm.
So congratulations, you got rid of the construct. Now there is only hard-to-hit Dementius across the room. However, someone is currently hasted Tarmin.
As Tarmin runs towards Dementius. Natural 20!
Yeah, you rolled that in memes. I'm really sorry,
God
buddy.
Damn it!
I'm really
No!
sorry. Yep, I'm really sorry, man.
Joseph, I hit dice rolls, but
You
it didn't
didn't.
take
You
me to
didn't.
dice roll.
It is your
Come
responsibility.
the fuck on! Fuck
It is-
you!
it is
Fucking dice!
It is your responsibility to make sure you roll in the correct chat. So
I got into it. I hit fucking dice rolls. God, stupid Discord.
I am so sorry, but I'm gonna have to say no.
I know.
That's really I am really sorry, buddy. That's
You know, it's
unfortunate.
far more unfortunate.
But you know, it wouldn't have. I don't know if that would have been much better because you still have disadvantage on hitting him.
Well, I
So,
still.
how about this? I'll be nice. I'll count that natural 20 as your first roll, and this one will have been your one with disadvantage. So I'll let you still hit. Does that sound good?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, so
What do you mean by that?
your first thing does hit. Go ahead and roll. your second.
All right.
That'll
so
be
24 in. Okay. So third. Nope.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
third one's a miss. Tarmin is tired of dementia, so he's like, "Come on."
Hey, you've hit him so far.
Okay, there's no unfucking my knuckles right
Yeah.
there.
No.
I'm taking that one. So I hit twice.
You
At
do hit
least.
twice. Roll the damage for those. 47.
47.
So you move over and you start to slash him, even with him in this, like, stuttering, phasey form. You do manage to slash. However, one of your attacks swings kind of wide, and he's gonna do
Also-
he's gonna do 12 damage to you.
Okay. Also, for the audience, my rolls were a nat 20, but with disadvantage of 25. 11, but 24. Alright, yeah. I'm not gonna run through all these, but
Yeah.
you know.
So 50,
I hit 2 of them.
yeah. So
In
50,
one that was in that one.
Okay.
And I'm the only one near him, so.
Yep.
Hi.
Technically, that you can consider yourself lucky. The blurry magic that is across his body dissipates, and he looks at you, and he smiles. Escape death's grip again. As he looks at everyone else, and he lifts his arm up.
Not-
As you see him cast a burning ball of fire.
Great balls of fire.
However, when he's casting that, you see one of the sigils on his arm disappear, and you see lightning begin to echo around that ball of fire.
He's transmuting it.
However, no, that's not transmutation. You see a ball of fire and lightning. This is transmuting, because you see another sigil disappear, and both the fire and lightning turn into radiance.
Oh.
So,
Full Metal Alchemist.
Nura, Peregrine, Shaman, and John again all need to make dex saves.
Okay, well.
Peregrine
you
has
and I-
advantage.
So do you, because you have haste.
Oh, he's not. No, this attack is towards you guys. So,
Oh, okay.
I see Dementius.
yeah, he's across the room. So you have,
Alright,
you
cool.
have advantage.
Then I gain advantage on this.
Yes, you do.
So Peregrine and Nura have advantage.
Peregrine succeeds.
Yeah, that's 26.
Nura succeeds. Maybe he won't take any damage.
Nope. It's
Man,
21.
Good thing.
Hey.
Yeah. Shaman, you need to roll your dex save, please. Okay, so she unfortunately failed. John, nope. Okay, John also failed. So that's great. That's good to hear. Fantastic.
A couple that fails together stays together.
Okay, so now this is bad. I'm letting you guys know this is a bad one.
I don't like when you say that.
This is a special attack in all forms of the word. Because he's doing 2 attacks at the same time, and he transmuted it so that neither Shaman nor Shaman nor Nura would be able to, would have resistance because fire resistance from Shaman, lightning resistance from Nura. So it's now Radiance, and neither of you are resistant to that.
Well, this is just bullshit.
So I've got a big old roll to
You
make.
understand the pain.
Peregrine.
Mm-hmm.
You're...
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like the way you said that.
Nura. Shaman.
No. I refuse.
Yes.
I refuse.
Nura, you take 43 damage.
That's a lie.
No, it's not.
Right?
Well, then I am down and on death.
Could I...
I'm probably gonna be down as well.
Would it be
Shaman.
possible to hit?
Wait, what did you say, Peregrine?
Would it be possible to take the hit?
Yes, it would, but first I just want to say this. Who are you taking the hit for out of everyone? Because John failed, but we got Shaman, you take 85 damage.
Jeez. Wait.
What? Jesus fucking Christ.
Wait,
So-
that would...
Yeah, so who are you taking the hit for?
Would that... what's her max health?
What's your max health, Shaman?
I think 80 something.
I'm gonna take the hit for her.
Good job. So you see this ball of fire, and you see lightning around it, and both of it transmutes into radiance. As this beam blasts, you see that Nura is kind of ready. You Peregrine, you don't know if he's going to be. You think he'll be okay. You're worried about John, but you see that Shaman. You see it kind of coming straight for her. And Peregrine, your instincts kind of kick in, and you jump in the way of this. And the magic stops right in front of you.
Oh no, bitch!
And
This is what I meant!
and Dementius smiles. Congratulations. As all of it fades away, the magic fades, all of your damage fades, all of you are back to full health.
Oh.
As if none of the damage happened to begin with. The room around you fades, and Dementius himself fades with a smile on his face. Not a demented smile, but a calm one. As all of you are standing in the field once again, completely fucking confused. Peregrine, you hit the ground because you jumped midair.
What just happened? Does anybody know what just happened?
I can explain.
Oh, you're not.
He's gonna turn around and point his trident at wherever that came from.
You see walking down the path a shadow elf. A shadow elf with longer, grayish black hair. Two normal black eyes. The typical pale skin of a shadow elf, however, paler than natural. You see these white robes, you see one arm kind of hanging down, but you see where the other arm would be, you can clearly tell that there's nothing there. And you can see that there's just kind of a flat end where the shoulder and everything should be. But this figure approaches. Peregrine Tushhog, I must congratulate you. You have exceeded my expectations.
Alright, so is this whole thing over?
It is. May I explain? My name is not Dementius. I am Atlas Daskalos, the head of the Atlas Adventuring Academy. For it is a...
Can I roll insight on this?
Yes, please. Actually, I would like Peregrine and Nura, please, because you guys have much more experience with this sort of thing. Please roll insight.
I most certainly feel like we've probably been kicked out of their group.
19.
19 for you, Peregrine. Go ahead, Nura.
18.
Okay, so both of you have heard of the Atlas Adventuring Academy. The Atlas Adventuring Academy is, for lack of a better word, the highest regarded adventuring academy in the world. The adventurers who come from this academy typically go on to be some of the greatest heroes known to the realms. And the head of this academy is a shadow elf by the name of Atlas Daskalos, the starter of the college and its headmaster, who is standing in front of you now. However, you never really heard any detail about him missing an arm, but, a lot of things happen.
You're the head, one of the best adventuring academies in the land.
You're right.
The best. So what did we do to you?
Well, to put it simply, you tried to rob a ship that I was taking passage
That sounds
on.
like.
Now, I will admit,
that sounds...
the captain of the ship was a wealthy man, but he was a good man that I've known most of my life. I was on my way to a land to learn more about what has happened to me, in hopes of finding a cure. You see, I am missing an arm, as would be apparent, and I do not look as healthy as most elves would be. That is because...
I think missing an arm is not a medical condition, it's just missing an appendage.
Chairman, let the man who's been trying to kill us for the last few months speak.
Let him cook.
The attack in which I lost my arm was from a very powerful green dragon. He took my arm, and his poison has effectively turned my blood into a poison in of itself. My own blood coursing through my veins has been slowly killing me over the past 2 years. I have yet to find a cure, and I have slowly lost hope. However, when I saw these two knuckle-headed adventurers trying to rob a man simply for being rich without knowing him, I did see something. At the end of the day, Peregrine, Tushhog, Nura, despite your misdeeds and your lack of grace,
Guilty as charged.
I know Peregrine Tushhog's family, the Tushhog clan. I have spoken with them. In fact, his father graduated from my academy.
Did I know this beforehand?
You did not know this.
You have dementia!
Oh, God.
So, I took the opportunity to test the two of you, but most importantly, you, Peregrine. I know that Nura has his own journey to go. So I erased your memories, replaced every bit of knowledge of me with the knowledge of Dementius, the figure that I created to test you.
So we've been fighting your illusions, which was an illusion of his own illusions?
Yes.
Just to make sure I lived up to a hero.
You do. In fact, I have something to offer the two. You see, ever since I erased your memories, I have been watching you. I have visions of possible futures. It is a part of my job. The group that I once served with, I protect the realm simply through foresight. I watched you, Nura, I watched you, Peregrine, and over time I began watching the Rogue Ones. I saw many things, though only glimpses. I wish I had known about Cabal's escape. I wish I had known about the Drogsha and what they were going to do in Crystal Elm. I saw that lady in the black hat. I know that you will encounter her again, but I did not know what she was going to do at that party. If I did, I would have stopped her. My visions grow more blurred and more vague as time goes on, likely caused by the poison in my blood. I do not believe I have much longer. I know that the two of you have had many troubles finding a place within the adventuring world. I would like to offer you. As he pulls out two scrolls.
Ooh, congrats!
Nura will take a scroll and unfurl it to read it.
I'll also take the scroll.
Nura, your scroll officially declares that you have graduated from the Atlas Academy of Adventuring, or the Atlas Adventuring Academy. Peregrine, yours is an offer, a job offer, 3 months from now, to take the place as headmaster at the Atlas Adventure Academy.
Wait.
King!
Huh? Sorry, you I think it may have gave me the wrong scroll. It just says it was supposed to be headmaster of your academy.
What?
Nura, you have a journey to go on, and you have your own group to lead in time. Peregrine, I think that despite your shortcomings, you are the one that I would wish to take my place. I do not know how much longer I have, but I know that every day I grow weaker. So in 3 months, once this is all done, once this possible war has ended, once Cabal has been defeated, I would like you to come to my homeland, and I would like you to accept taking my place as headmaster, so that I may live out whatever days I have left in peace and comfort, knowing that someone will be there to take care of the school I started.
Yeah, hey, this is a lot. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just gonna. I need time to process this.
Process as you need. I will bother you no longer, but I will find myself stay within the city of Elm.
You might wish to seek out the mayor. For a long time, he has been finding ways to treat odd and undocumented diseases. Might be of some help to at least ease the pain.
Perhaps ease the pain, yes. I doubt that he will find the cure for me, but either way, I will be in Crystal Elm. I will likely stay in the inn. Not that there's not really anywhere else I could be. I could stay in Rein, but well, I just feel that it's best that I am close by, so that if you, whatever decision you make, it'll be easy to find me.
Right then. Guess we should all get to Crystal Elm then.
Right. I will see you all there.
Congratulations, Peregrine.
As Atlas Daskalos, he disappears. Because that was also an illusion. It was a what's it called?
We just got an illusionist who created an illusion, who created illusions to attack us.
So you cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be impressed?
No, that was an illusionist created an illusion to create an illusion to create illusions to fight you. But no,
the
that
sages would like to know his location.
But no, that was that wasn't actually an illusion. That was an astral projection. So it was technically him, but it was.
All right, we should get moving.
Can someone please explain to me any of what just happened?
All right, so John. Wait, I have an idea. So John.
Yeah.
So an academy headmaster who's really good with illusions. Well, this illusionist created the illusion of an illusionist whose illusions were used to attack us, while all inside of an illusion of itself.
John passes out.
I pick up John, I pat him on the back. All right, let's get going.
So, another day will go by. So, you guys continue traveling for a little while, and eventually you guys have to set up, tents. So, who would like to take first and second watch?
I'll take first. Me and Nura, alright.
Okay, and second watch, I guess will be Peregrine, Shaman, or...
Yes.
So Peregrine lays down for a little while to try and collect his thoughts. Shaman lays down because, just quite frankly, she's exhausted from that entire experience. Nura Tarman, I would like you to roll perception. So Tarman, you don't see anything. Nura, you do. You see this faint magic. You notice that it's kind of cast around you guys. Like almost in a circle. The magic doesn't seem threatening in any way. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. But you do notice, Nura, with a fucking 23, you see a fucking, like, field mouse coming towards this field of magic. And it immediately just turns away. Like, the moment it gets near the field of magic, it's, like, discouraged to come closer.
I feel like this is Dementius is doing, so alright.
This Atlas is doing.
Oh yeah, sorry. Alice is doing, so... Nura actually looks over to Tarman and says, "No, I think we might just be able to all get some sleep tonight."
Maybe. But we'll still stay up.
Yeah.
Gives us time to talk in that.
Tarman, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah?
I don't like that offer that Peregrine got.
You don't like it?
How do I say it like this? I've told you what I remember of my past. Peregrine's all I have. I mean, I've met Sally and I've met you guys, but I mean, he's my Bernardus. He's my Afara. He's the closest thing I still have to family. And that Hero Academy isn't exactly a hop, skip, and away. That's out
of the way.
Yeah. And I'm planning to make my life here. I mean, Crystal Elm, rebuild the clan, start an academy, get married. And he's not going to be there. And I don't know if it's selfish of me to bring this up to him or let him chance.
I have an idea. Because I don't plan on making this place my home. Once all is done, once we've settled the war and everything, I'm leaving. To Ivrin. I still want to make sure that I keep in touch with you guys. How about every 3 months? We decide to come visit on this continent.
I like that.
Also,
guys, hey, sorry.
What the hell?
Sorry, I was kind of listening. I woke up.
Damn it, John.
Hey, look, I'm sorry, I won't say anything, I promise. But,
Give me
Nura,
a fucking heart attack.
sorry, I really am, but, Nura, I just wanted to say, first of all, I really like your idea, Tarman. Maybe we could ask Atlas about some sort of, like, maybe some sort of thing, if he would know how to set up, like, a way for all of us to get here instantly. Something like that, I don't know. But, Nura, has Kord, your god, has he actually said that the future of the Storm Heralds has to be here?
Perhaps.
Sorry, I shouldn't have put it in. I'm gonna lay back down now. I'm still tired.
It's fine, John. Go back to sleep. We should probably wake Peregrine and Shaman. It's about shift change anyway.
Nura, Tarman, you guys wake up Peregrine and Shaman.
as Tarman just goes in his tent and just face plants onto his bedroll.
Shaman looks at Peregrine. Hey, Peregrine, how are you feeling about this whole, well, I don't know what this. Okay, so it was a creepy guy who was chasing us, who was a illusion, but also an illusion, who was making illusions to hurt us. He's been practically stalking you, and he admitted that he was stalking you. He admitted to literally murdering your memories. And now all of a sudden he comes up to you and he's like, hey guys, I actually own this prestigious college, and I want you to take over it because I'm old and dying. So, how are you feeling about that?
Wow.
Wait a second. He also hasn't restored all our memories.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's going to. I gotta actually.
He'll get around to it.
Okay, you know what? Hang on. Okay, hang on. I was supposed to do this. So, yeah, Nura, as you guys are kind of swapping things, Nura, before you've fallen asleep, after Shaman has said all of these things, Peregrine's just listening. Suddenly, bam! Nura, Peregrine, blasts of memory just flood your brain. You remember every single interaction you guys had with Logan and Stoic and that Leonine. I forget his name. Hang on. I actually need to pull up my notes because now that you guys know all this, I can just tell you straight up. Yeah, you. You remember all the interactions you had with all those people here. You also remember more about the Gnolls, Sakar, and his tribe. You remember Torin, the Leonin, as I said, but you guys also remember meeting a crocodilian man by the name of Gar. He lives in the forest, and he was interested in discussing the Storm Heralds. Nura, you also remember that you did know about the Storm Heralds before you came on this continent, but that part of your memory was erased.
What a bitch!
Was Atlas like, should I let them keep this? Nah.
But yeah, so
what about the money?
You do remember where the money is, yes. It's closer towards the mountains, actually.
We got a deal for Matic Legion again.
It's somewhere. No, it's not in the mountains. It is those mountains though. It's near those mountains. It's particularly kind of like bottom left, basically, of the mountains. So it's like not there, but it's like. Anyways, so yeah, you recall Sakar, Torin, Gar. You remember where the money is. Yeah. So currently, all of the Gnolls are interested in joining the Storm Heralds. Torin, as he has already told you, was interested in this crocodilian. He said he was from a druid tribe, but he did say he was interested in joining. You also remember something about him being able to manipulate water, but you don't really remember much more about that, because your memory, just in general, you don't remember much more about that.
Alright.
But that's everything that you remember. You guys remember the shit that you did. You guys remember getting drunk at Stoics and something about oh, you know what? It's best that you guys don't remember that. So.
Hey, oh no! Hold on.
We just got a members back. Like, let's get the whole thing.
Yeah. Let's just say there's some memories that you get back that you wish you hadn't. But it's beside the point. Okay, so Nura, after that, you go back to sleep. But you do, keep a mental note of those things. Peregrine, Shaman watches you just go, "Bruh."
Oh, so he finally... So now he finally gets up, rest of the memories.
Oh, did you just get like a flash of memories?
Yeah, some stuff. Remember now, some stuff I wish I didn't.
Oh, that poor pool table. Oh, should I eat those nachos before taking my pants off?
I had that not long ago, so I understand. So what do you think of whatever his name is?
Atlas.
Yeah, that guy.
Honestly, I don't know. On the one hand, I'm pissed at him for playing mind games with us with some of the T-Rexes and
T-Rex with a sword.
Yeah.
He was also going to have you fight a giant blue lobster, but apparently other stuff got in the way of that.
He didn't get his copy of Elden Ring, guys. But on the other hand, it's not like we didn't deserve it. At the same time,
I don't think he deserved it.
We did rob that ship.
Yeah, but didn't you rob it to give to the less fortunate?
No.
Yeah, Here's the thing. So the reason that Atlas is doing this is because the Tushhog family, the Tushhog clan, are known for being the type to rob from the rich and give to the poor. Peregrine has been doing the first half, and sometimes he has forgotten to do the second half.
selective memory in that part.
Shaman just sort of blinks.
So, Atlas was just testing whether or not Peregrine was at heart a true hero.
Are you gonna take up the offer?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. And taking up an offer means I'd be leaving, be far away from so many people, my family, and Nora especially. We've been through the best times, the worst times, and the times we don't want to think about.
What are some of the times you don't want to think about?
The sun is now up. The sun is now up. The sun is up. It's up. It's time to go. It's time to leave. Let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna put a pin in that.
So you guys, kind of at the start of the evening, finally arrive back in Crystal Elm. As soon as you get there, you see the people of Elm. You see the citizens. And immediately they start like clapping and cheering for you guys the moment you enter. And
Waited for this treatment a while, but alright.
you see Afara walk up, and he's like, "Oh, good, you're all finally back." Vanessa just kind of runs out. "Oh, look who it is!"
As Tara walks over and gives her a kiss.
Oh no, not the PDA.
Afara just looks at everyone. "We heard about your everything that happened in Ikol. Sounds like it went well. We've also met your other friend, Mr. Atlas." Apparently, Afara was kind of losing his mind about the adventuring academy the guy owns. I don't know anything about that.
I don't know anything either, Afara. Do you know anything about it?
Of course, I know a lot about it, actually.
Like, what kinds of things?
Well, and that is where we're gonna end this session.
Yep. Makes sense.
Wow. You guys actually, that big attack was supposed to be the start of the second phase of the fight.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, because, in case you guys didn't catch it, he wasn't just a wizard, he was actually a wizard monk, multi-class. So he was gonna rip off those robes and start throwing hands.
Oh.
Where does your strength come from, Tara?
You guys missed out. He has multiple sigils were still unused, including one that was the disintegrate spell. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope anyone out there listening had fun with this one as well. And we will see you for the next session. Stay adventurous.